What is up? Morning. No, not really. Oh, he going down? Well, we got a lot to talk about because I told people ahead of time that this was going to happen. Absolutely. Told people that this was going to be the case. Yeah, more or less. I've explained to a lot of people what would be the situation. I told people on the Patreon this was coming. Um, I told people on the Patreon what was up. iHeartRadio, depending on how this case goes, they're kind of waiting this out. But if these people who were victims continue to pursue this case, and the fact that he used the platform of iHeartRadio by bringing his business partner at the time, Caesar, on the Breakfast Club, you're using that vehicle to push and promote Caesar's agenda. And we don't have to make this up. I mean, the evidence is the video. It's all recorded. You had Caesar on your show, start talking about real estate and how he's $50 million ahead and he's doing all these numbers. Right. Gets a little deeper than that. Gets a little deeper than that. Well, Dame tried to tell him to start his own show, but you got to understand, everybody's not built like that. People are like Stephen A. Smith. They built with like being workers. Now, what these people who have been victimized can do is file FCC complaints. See, when you file an FCC complaint, that really affects what's going to happen with DJ Envy's job. Like, you can go and put it on Facebook, rant on IG, and yeah, that gets some attention. But like when they went on the news, that was huge. That put a lot of pressure on DJ Envy to go against his lawyer's advice and start speaking on the air, which made his situation look even more suspect. Oh, good morning, California girl. He said, you're right, I seen Envy yesterday. Now, on the Patreon, I gave everybody an advance notice to say, hey, Pretty soon, Envy could be fired or suspended. Just keeping everybody informed. But they're not going to rush to do anything very harsh. But what's not being told to you that I know, let's get to that. And here's where his biggest problem is because he did help rope in talent. He did bring his friends involved in this. He did get DJ Clue involved in this. He did get a lot of his friends who have money got involved and lost money in this situation. And a lot of them got in only because you vouched for this man. That's going to be a big problem for you, because even though she has not opened her mouth, Angela Yee, you kind of got her involved in this. Detroit, you got Angela Yee's, allegedly, got Angela Yee's man involved in this. The Detroit projects. Now, you've caused a strain in their relationship. No one knows that yet. You created a real problem there. Allegedly, you did. There's a lot of people who were calling you for answers when they couldn't reach Caesar. Your office is right next to Caesar's. Y'all have an office in the same complex, on the same floor, right by each other. And you don't know what's going on? And this is going to be hard for you. Very hard for you to try to explain to the rest of the world that you don't know anything. Why do you think Yee has been so quiet on this subject? Oh, she isn't happy. And what did you do? You went on and on about, oh no, she's not this, she's not that. Oh no, oh no, I got robbed too. I'm a victim just like you guys. He got me too. I'm with y'all. We all got hit. That's what you've been telling, the same script to Fab, Clue, all your other buddies in real estate that then lost hundreds of thousands of dollars, your other business partners. These people are never going to trust you again, or at least trust that you know what you're doing. So the fact that they can't trust you knowing what it is that you know or do what you do, because they can't trust that, What is the results? Since they can't trust it. Well, yeah, according to the lawyer's advice, he got to close an account that was linked with Caesars. Has to close that account. That's naturally. But he's mad at Tony the Closer because Tony the Closer was out here closing deals. No, Tony the Closer was out here exposing this whole thing by bringing the actual people who have been victimized on and interviewing him. Envy even went on there and FaceTimed him too. Then he wants to sue the man. Then he wants to sue all these other people. For what? You want to sue this man because this man has provided a platform so people can express their hurt and their pain. These people have lost hundreds of thousands of dollars. This dude, Caesar, was allegedly putting people's name and selling houses he didn't even own. Talking about construction projects. These dudes have driven, these investors driven to the location and saw that there was no construction going on whatsoever. Next thing you know, this guy's out of the country with your money. And unfortunately, for a lot of people in the hood who got a little bit of money, who go and take out these high interest loans in hopes of we're going to make this back real quick with a quick flip. Quick money has been our downfall for years. We want this quick money. We can get this in a couple months. Boom. If it's a quick turnaround, then don't be involved in it. Because that's not naturally how real estate works. People start promising you stuff over 12%. Oh, you're going to get about 20, 30% returns. Don't even listen to them. The only thing you're going to be getting more than 12 if you doing the work yourself. If you went out there and damn near built the house by hand, then yeah, you're going to be seeing a lot more than profits of 12. So these people are fighting bankruptcy by going through this process. A lot of these people were not people of means. They had like regular jobs or regular lives, and they never was concerned about what was happening in their neighborhoods. They never were concerned about scenarios that was presented. They never were concerned about a lot of these events. Now, why weren't they concerned? The feds are not going to come up to the Breakfast Club. First, iHeartRadio is never going to allow that to be the case. Trust me. Here's what we allegedly know. DJ Envy has already met with the feds via his lawyers or whatever. He's in full cooperation with them to cooperate to build a case against Cesar Pena. Cesar Pena has been, since I've been out on bond, he $1 million bond. He posted the $100,000. He's out on bail. He's at the crib, and he restarted his Instagram where he's talking without talking. He's responding to people's comments, just being stupid. And they asked him about Envy, and he says, I'm loyal to my friends. I can't say the same for them. So I guess everyone's assuming, based on his response, that he's indicating Envy isn't being loyal. It's amazing. It's like, dude, what would you be showing your face up for if you ain't got these people's money? I don't think they're going to be in business anymore. Angela Yee and Envy. That's just my opinion. Well, his biggest problem that he has on the horizon is meeting with the lawyers and the actual people at iHeartRadio. You see, the FCC complaints are going to be heavy. That's going to weigh a lot in the decision making of iHeartRadio. See, when you let someone go or suspend them and fire them, you want to make sure all your ducks are in a row before you allow that. You don't want to jump off the gun and say, hey, we're going to take you off the air until this is over. You don't want to do that. You could put yourself in a liable situation. So what you want to do is make sure you cross all everything off the list. So what a lot of people are going to want to do Yeah, they want to take themselves off the list. Yeah, I'm walking to Envy's house right now. He owed me some money too. No, I'm just kidding. But a lot of you don't know, they came to Chicago trying to rope me in as well. Yeah, they tried to get your boy. But see, I do real business. They wanted me to come to the seminar, and this was DJ Envy. We're coming to your town. DJ Envy MCs, using the name and fame of DJ Envy. Yes. When they was doing their seminars and all that, they came here. They actually have places over in Chicago. Getting the government approved housing, Section 8s. They were buying and restoring those homes. That's what they wanted the whole time. So that's why they were here. They wanted to renovate and flip. And they were trying to get all these people to invest, the regular people from the neighborhoods, to come out and invest in they plan. And because it says I make X amount of dollars, or I'm in a certain community where it looks as if, well, he's got some money to invest. Let's see if he'll invest in here. Oh, no. No, I knew better than to get involved in that with you and Caesar Boy. So Cino turns you down. Charlemagne turns you down. Some smart decision by him. But he turns you guys down. I feel bad for those who didn't. See, if I can't vet you and I can't find anything about you really, I'm not going to go with the celebrity face to sell it. And Envy to me is no real celebrity. And I'm no real fan of him being a smart guy. When I see him getting bullied by his wife all damn day, that don't show me an assertive man in business that's finna go in there and handle business. Somebody who cowers down to his wife every damn day. I don't feel strong with doing business with men like that. They have no spine. He said he told you and Mike Tyson to invest in the Midwest with him. Oh, they absolutely did. They came to Chicago. I saw the projects that they put before us. And I'm like, no, I do real business. I got real decks. I do real situations. If you on the Patreon today, I'm going to show you the real business. For all the VIP Patreons, y'all going to see what's real business and what isn't. What's blah, blah, blah. Now, what they put before you is what they call a deck. Anybody can create a deck. But what do they actually own? How do you get them vetted? Well, it's very simple. I was never entertained to get to the point to go and vet Caesar. But Caesar, you couldn't really find anything on him. Anyway, if you did try to vet him, it was all superficial stuff that he could have made himself. And that doesn't help. That only hinders. I can go make a page right now and say, this multi-billionaire, I can get a picture in a suit, put myself up there with a house and a car and everything, take some pictures and put them on an Instagram page. People look at that and go, oh man, he's doing great. He got a boat. Real vetting is all the things you thought you was getting rid of, still there, buddy. See, real professionals, they pay a real service. And what the real service do is they go through the dark web. And when they go through the dark web, oh, they dig up everything. All the stuff that you don't want them to see about you. All that pops up on the dark web. And it lets them know if they want to be in business with you or not. Because they know how to get to the stuff you don't want them to see. But if you don't know any real people, Latino on Latino crime. No, there's a lot of brothers that got that got manipulated. I don't like to do business with people. I don't know where their family members live. I don't know where they stay. I don't know. We can't do business like that, homie. You gotta have some skin in the game. And if you don't have skin in the game, you might as well forget about it. In case things go left, I gotta know where you are so I can get my hands around. Like I said, people talking quick returns on real estate. We could just get in there, we put our money together, we flip it, boom, we got a big check. Blacks, we have to stop this, okay? Let's stop that ASAP. We make this mistake often, too frequently. What we don't need to do is to keep falling for, oh, here's the problem and situation. Oh, we can get a money. Quick money has been our downfall. You got all these people. We got all these people saying how they don't like X, Y, and Z. Then they turn around and do X, Y, and Z. You have all these other people who claim to have done all of these different acts, but then turn around and do something else. You got to stop falling for the state lottery. Don't you think by now the most people who play the state lottery are poor people? Why is it always one person in a town you never heard of in your life winning $1 billion? Because they pooling all this money together, put it all together. That's the scam of the lottery. They know the winning numbers. They're creating them. And they're seeing all the numbers that are coming in. And they're going to decipher where this money goes, where it's allocated. Why do you think they monitor which store the money came from, which place, what time it was sold? Because they know what community has the certain amount of people. They're not going to let somebody near the Robert Taylor homes, Cabrini Green projects, or somebody over there in Inglewood win $500 million. They can't allow that, even though the majority of them are going to be like, we're going to play the most. Do you think rich people run out and play the lottery? They're going to say, no. Their wife might go out like, I bought a ticket. But they're not going to go outrageous with it. Who plays more than poor people? Because poor people need the money, right? And all those anomalies, when they do find it, and they got to split the money of the lottery by having multiple winners. And that one person might get 500,000, or you might get one that gets a record number. Like say they get 30 million. In about 2-3 years, they broke. They have a show to indicate lottery winners being murdered, lottery winners being scammed, didn't pay taxes on the money, nothing. And they right back broke. Now, why is that? I'll tell you why that is. It's like that because you're dealing with a situation that's unprecedented. You're dealing with a situation that you never thought imagining. Exactly. You're not accustomed to that lifestyle. You don't have any revenue coming in. So all the money you got stops right there. And what do they want to do? They want to invest. They say, well, I'm going to take this money here. So they get a financial advisor who makes about $100,000 a year, if that. You hire a financial advisor who makes $100,000 a year and you give him millions of dollars to promote what? Your business? To help sell your business? Why? Hmm? Why? You're going to start your business and give this money, man who makes $100,000 a year, access to your million. And the first thing he knows is you don't know anything about money. He knows a little about money. So he's going to funnel your money. And it shows. In return, from all the money you've poured in, you're going to eventually lose about 67% of the money you put in. You might see 4% returns, maybe 3. Don't believe me? Ask any professional athlete who have given their money in case you guys just think professional athletes just blow all their money. It's not true. It's not true whatsoever. Most of them try to get involved in these investments and all of these startup companies because they don't know any better. They know basketball. This is what they've been trained to do since they were a kid. So football is what they've been trained to do as a kid. Baseball is what they've been trained to do as a kid. So this was learning the business of money was on the side. So they didn't understand what to look for, what not to look for. They're the most successful person in their family. Now it's not just you. You're taking care of Aunt Susie, Bernadette House, your Uncle Rob. You know what I'm saying? Now you taking care of entire families. They're depending on you. So now that's more stress, more bills. They say, hey man, the light ain't working. I just want to let you know. You like, call an electrician. I don't have a problem with that. So now you put your trust in these people, as Kevin Garnett, Gilbert Arenas, Kwame Brown, and many others, Allen Iverson, many of these other people have all done and have gotten lost millions upon millions of dollars by shady investors. And then they end up in jail. And where does that leave you? Because they know you're not going to research the numbers to see, well, how well do your accounts actually perform. Once you give the money to them, you are at risk. All the risk is on you. Once you give it to Charles Schwab or all these financial companies, all the risk is on you. If they lose all your money, they say, hey, sorry about that. You know, the economy took a swing, but we need more of your money. You got to put more money up and give it back to these people. After they just lost millions of your dollars, you got to give them more millions of dollars, saying that, hey, it was just a windfall. We're going to bounce right back. We're going to get that money right back. Then it works like a slot machine. You put your money in, you go all the way down to it's really low, you put some more money in, then it gives you something, boom, and you think you won, and it's really just gave you back the money you've all put in so far. You're not really ahead, you're not really down, but it keeps you playing. Till they eventually, they get it all. And then you realize at the end of it, the smartest play was not to play at all. You would do more not giving your money to an investment company and keeping it in your own bank account than giving it to them. Go back and ask any of those players who've invested. And with those guys, those names I just named, if they would have done better, now they know what they know, if they just kept the money. They're going to go, oh, hell yeah. I just kept that in my bank. And trust them bastards. You see, that's how the game is played. And because the game is played that way, they made it and rigged it to where if you're not playing the rich way, the wealthy way, you're not going to make it. See, guys like LeBron, they're around the wealthy. So they consort with wealthy people. So they're not still in the hood. So they have access to different type of investments. When you hang around certain groups, you have certain type of securities. You never hear about John Stockton financial woes or Jeff Hornacek. You don't hear about their financial woes. I'm not saying they don't have them. I'm just saying they don't never hear about them. They've made millions. But they have stability. Right? So our downfall has been get rich quick schemes. People don't want to wait long. Don't have patience. They want it all right away. Like, where you going? What's your rush? Somebody told me on 36 months, you're going to have $3.8 million. I've been bet. 36 months, I'm going to have 3.8. Bet. I'm going to be looking forward to the 36 months. But I'm going to keep working on trying to make some more money until that 36 months come up. I'm not sitting around. Envy seeing himself on the news, which was all over New York. That did not sit well with him. And that wife gonna leave you, bro. My battery died. Yeah, the battery died. Thanks for everybody who gave me some time to get back to the PC. Word to Big Bird. Oh, that's why I left off. Yes, his woman is gonna leave him. That woman is going to leave him. As soon as if the money dries up, she's gone. Her whole book is designed to humiliate him and talk about how he couldn't perform. Everything about him. Weak, 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 weak. Nobody believes that woman's gonna stay. She's only using him to get some notoriety for herself and try to make herself feel important. Because before this, she has the career of what? Nothing. She tried the tough guy girl act in the club and got a $150 across the face. Some chick $150 her on the face. Just to show that they ain't playing. The answer remains to be a question. It ain't that hard, man. It is not that hard. You see, what they're doing is making it hard.
Yo, 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 yo.
Kwame Brown made a video saying that will DJ Envy be next? I don't think he will because I believe he's cooperating so that he won't be next. Now, if he was to stand 10 toes down, then I'm quite sure they would have snatched him out of that chair and took him in and like they did Caesar Pena. But his job isn't protected. Now, at iHeartRadio, this is a very serious situation, and FCC complaints are a very big part of that. Now, on my Patreon, as you can see, the Casino for Life Patreon, we got the story of the $1 million hit on Tupac, BMF's connection to the situation. I like that, so I'm going to put a heart to it. Oh, Tabby Brown ends up dead at 38, and they don't give that a lot of press because, you know, it was involving a lot of different situations. Then we got Griselda versus the Lox. Who wins in the lyrical battle? So that was going down. And what does it say? 2 days ago, DJ Envy might be fired or suspended soon. Yeah, DJ Shrimp. And then he became envious of everybody, so he's DJ Envy. Right here. And what's he say? If he gets fired, his wife is out of there. Same thing I said. Everybody know that. He said if he gets fired, that Dame interview is gonna trend again. Well, that's true. And this was early. Y'all just saw it the other day. The DJ Sad video. And we talked money, did a breakdown on money. So if you're on the Patreon, you get a lot more as we go to the blackboard and discuss money. So if you don't think you get your money's worth, buddy, you get your money's worth. The Jenny May video right here, the Jenny Ma video that you saw on YouTube, this is the full version before they had me edit it. Because Jenny Ma's team don't like what I'm doing and thinking I'm making her look bad. So they didn't want me to show you the whole video. Because the whole video does make her look bad. I showed you what I could. But now, you need to go to the Patreon to watch the full version. No, the housekeeper is cleaning the house right now. Yes, we do have a $500 giveaway coming up for the VIP members. Oh yeah, another exclusive only on Patreon video. Reggie White, Black 100, Turn on Suge Knight, the uncut Patreon version. That is also on there. And I had to eat the Charleston White on Patreon only. Then it's the Patreon version of Jamal Charlo, jealous of Jamel Charlo, his brother. And Cino had to buy the pants off a white man. Yeah, a woman's husband is killed only to discover a whole nother truth. And this is my behind the scenes report. Dame and his divorce situation right after the trade. Then the Oxford shooter, the court case, you get to see that. And what the judge ruled, that he can get life without parole. Why? Because you had a brother on the case, brother judge. got in there and made the decision. Nah, boy, you gonna face life without parole. Brother judge ain't having it. So yes, we've made relevant changes in these situations. Let me close this door to make it more quieter. I love that smell, that pine oil. And that's where you guys hit it. A pine oil in heaven. You know what the electric chamber smell like, boy? Pine oil. Calvin Klein ads in 2022. So Calvin Klein is going through this whole change. So if you're on the Patreon, you get that real stuff. So we're doing that this week. You see, I'm at the Real Billionaires event. This is why. This ain't a DJ Clue, and I mean not DJ Clue, but DJ Envy experience.
Over the last 3 years, we're going to look at an extraordinary period in our history, and why, and I'll argue this right now to the outside of the
You know who that is, don't you? From Shark Tank.
We're way better off today than we were pre-pandemic, and I'm going to show you exactly why. And I'm also going to take you on a journey about entrepreneurial success in times of extreme stress. And remember them, they will serve you well for the rest.
Give our DJ a big clap. Workers, come on, keep clapping. It takes a lot to create this environment. Stay standing, please. It is something hoped for, longed for. One of the things that's been great in my life is I get to see people who had a dream, they talked about it, and it actually happened. I remember talking to Justin Timberlake when he was 20, and he was calling me Mr.
Where we're sitting down with the 1% of the most wealthiest people in the world. From Grant Cardone, Kevin O'Leary. So, learning from the top 1% of the world is very unique because now you get to learn if you go there to actually learn. Some people go there to try to get pictures and that's it. But the smart people are trying to learn because they want to know about money. They want to know what money is.
The time is now. The time is now, no? When did we think that yesterday cared about us? Yesterday doesn't care about you. So why do you care about it? Today is the only day that we have. Today is the only day that cares about you. So decide, today I'm going to make a difference and I am going to change something in my life. Bring him out. Check him out on your screen. Perseverance!
Now, those are the real money makers in this world. Like, these guys have the plan because it's already working for them. These guys are already billionaires. Billions. So when they start giving you the information on how to maintain it, you might want to listen. Oh yeah, then you get to see me and Lisa Ray talk about marriage. Things I would have to do, I would have to sacrifice and give up. And a life and a lot of.
But what if it does work out? So you're constantly thinking about the bad kind of stuff if it doesn't work out. But what if it does work out?
Well, if it do work out, then she can live right across the street. We'll get a house.
Oh my God, Kevin.
And
I am 232. That is not cool.
Do you realize Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn have been living like this for like 50 years?
Yeah, but they're not married.
And
They're not married.
Exactly. And they live across the street from each other. He got his house.
I know.
And they have been dating, and they've been together forever. Yeah, so you might want to go on the Patreon to finish reading, listening to that. Now listen, what that date say? September the 25th, right? Almost a month ago, I said Jada Pinkett was a drug runner in Baltimore. Her book wasn't even out yet, as you all know. And I said, I wonder if she don't talk about that in the book. She's a drug runner in Baltimore. So if you're on the Patreon, you're going to know a lot of things first. Then you find out more information about Holly Saunders, the golf hoe. Then I kind of go off.
Is the audience dumb? Everybody out there dumb? We number one for 11 and a half years because we dumb?
You want to battle me? Okay.
You know that Damian Woody scored over 1,600 on his SATs? Ryan Clark, dumb. Molly Qerim, dumb. Louis Riddick, dumb. Dan Orlovsky, dumb. Mina Kimes, brilliant Mina Kimes, dumb.
Yeah, that's another video you should watch because I go off on him. Danny Matheson, which everybody thought we let off the hook. And Danny Madison thought he would get away with it. And I really went heavy on him. Yeah. That's that racist show. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right. You don't get to hear from me just on the Patreon. You hear from others. And here's someone who's asking the question, is America running out of money? And they break it down. Let's see what he's saying here. Talking about the Fed.
What's up, good people? I hope y'all are having a fantastic weekend. I just wanted to spend a few minutes with you today on a live and tell you that the Fed has predicted that Americans will run out of money by October 2023. That's shocking news because Americans had $2.1 trillion in personal savings just a couple of years ago. 2021 to be exact. Now,
So, that is a very good video. Then, of course, I had to go in on Stephen A. again. I'm like, you think you Stone Cold Steve Austin? Stone Cold Stephen A. Smith.
Cold Stephen A. talking shit.
Yeah. So we had to go in on him. So yeah, we have a lot of fun on the Patreon. Absolutely. Yeah, we got how the Ben Affleck Batman movie was supposed to be. This is also on the Screen Fiend movie level. So if you're on there, you get to see it as well. Then I had to do it Patreon style and expose DJ Envy, these messages with Tyrese.
Patreons, wake up! Yep, it is a scumbag ass nigga with hidden motives. But let's get to the big gist of this shit.
So yeah, we got loose and we had to eat the beat going. Steve Harvey revealed part 2 as Casino goes off. Told people the truth about 9/11. Gave them some business advice. Revealing Steve Harvey part 1. Here is what these industry women are charging people. Michael B. Jordan and Steve Harvey issue over Lori Harvey is now explained. I had to destroy the Rich Paul fake persona. Dame Dash getting curved. So that's where we at right now. And don't forget, top female entertainers who are sold to international billionaires. Oh, it happens. mostly rich guys from Dubai, Arabs, if you want to call them Arabians, billionaires from overseas, London, whatever. Yeah, your favorite entertainers be getting sold or rented. Well, they already being leased and rented out. Sing at birthday parties for their little kids, or even dating and sex. DJ going to jail. It's your boy DJ going to jail. No. No, I don't think he's going to jail. He's gonna be cooperating for reduce his, they're gonna say time served or participation to help out with the investigation as much as possible. He's willing to cooperate with federal government and do anything that is requested of him. Oh, you got it, Mr. Truth Over Emotions? Yeah, you getting the picture. So if you sign up for the Carsino for Life Patreon, you know what you're getting. Okay? So you already know you're getting way more than you get here. People who are already over there, they know. So now you just saw an example of it, face to face, what it's like. So exactly. And please make your way to the movie theater to see Killing of the Flower Moon is the most important movie out right now. Most powerful movie out. Probably the best movie in the last 10 years. What's up, Giz? That's right. So if you VIP Patreon, you'll be in the $500 giveaway that should be happening this week before Sunday. So make sure you go ahead, subscribe, and do all those wonderful things, and sign up to the Patreon. Thanks for everybody who hit my Cash App up, which is Carsino. We got a few Cash Apps doing this. Thank you guys tremendously. I don't know if somebody super chatted today. Shame on you if you didn't. But if you hit up the Cash App instead, then it's all good. So shouts out to Kwame Brown, Bus Life. Welcome to HD IITV, Armando Black TV, Ticket TV, and Jose Rodriguez's channel, which is Jag Sports with Jose Rodriguez. Whatever happened to Uncle Frank? Remember Uncle Frank used to come through here, man? Whatever happened to him? I'm going to talk to T and all that and say, what happened to Uncle Frank? Did he get arrested? We're going to have the search for Uncle Frank. Oh, we did have a super chat. That's what's up. All right. Salute to the super chat. I'm out once again, thanking you, the people.